All right, crypto fam, let's do it. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Cardano ADA is facing a death cross right now. That's right, a classic bearish signal is flashing red for one of the market's darlings in Cardano ADA. With the broader crypto market in a sell-off, things are looking pretty grim right now for Cardano ADA holders. Is this the beginning of the end for Cardano, or is this just a temporary setback before a massive comeback rally? We're diving deep into the charts, analyzing the market conditions, and trying to figure out what this means for your crypto portfolio. Stick around because things are about to get heavy and very real. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Let's get to it. Let's go. So we're going to start here. Cardano ADA faces death cross amid market sell-off. This is no surprise to me. It is not a shock to me. I have, for over 18 months, been calling for a sell-off in both stocks and crypto and a Fed pivot in Q3 2024. This is something I've been talking about and basically shouting about, raving about for over 18 months to anybody that would be willing to listen to me. I've told everyone that I had 40% of value of my portfolio in stable coins for this big pullback, and I don't think it's over yet. I think this is just the beginning. We're talking about huge pullbacks in the stock market and crypto, and then obviously the money printer gets turned on and things start to improve. Now, with that improvement, I want to be really, really clear. I'm expecting like huge blow off tops, huge bull run, right, in 2025. My expectations are the money printer will go on and the value of assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies are going to explode, right? Property values are going to explode. Everything asset-wise is going to become way more valuable as the currencies around the world are basically losing huge amounts of value. So look, that's my expectations. Look, Cardano, is in the middle of the market sell-off. It's no different to any other, altcoin in the market. It has a lot of stuff positive that is happening in, I guess, the ecosystem and so on, right? And I really want to be quite clear about, what is actually going on, because the price is one thing that's moving in a negative direction, but actually transaction volumes are competing with Ethereum, as I mentioned before. Cardano is one of, if not the most accumulated crypto asset or altcoin in the last 12 months. There is nothing that competes with it. So, I've kind of demonstrated this. And if you've missed the most recent videos over the last few days, I do one a day. If you've missed those, do go watch them, because I do break down what people aren't talking about in the mainstream when it comes to Cardano. And look, there's some huge opportunities in my opinion. Now, the next article that I wanted to bring up was really not about the actual assets that they're talking about, but like they're saying here, 4 altcoins with 10x upside potential now is, bargain prices with the market pulling back. And I think this is the thing. I've seen a lot of tweets recently, and this is the reason why I wanted to obviously highlight this particular article, because, there's people responding to tweets where we're saying, look, would you rather put $5,000 into Solana or $5,000 into Cardano ADA, right? And like people are saying we're, not responsible, these are stupid posts. Like, we've been calling this shit for 18 months. The accuracy in which we've been calling this market is second to none. There's nobody that's been calling what we've been calling and getting the accuracy as, high as what we've been over the last 24 months. No one. Honestly, I say that with real conviction and real confidence. For 18 months, we've said Q3 2024, Fed pivot, a stock crash and crypto crash, right? We've said this for months. We've told you that we've put 40% of our capital to one side to take advantage of it, right? We're seeing the very beginning of this. People can't afford to keep their lights on. They can't afford to feed their kids. They can't afford the cost of living. And debt is at an all-time high, and markets are struggling now. The Fed should have pivoted. The meeting just gone. The UK did. They're about a meeting behind the UK. For me, it looks like it's a no-brainer that the Fed is going to pivot in September, like we've been calling, right? And look, these articles, we should be talking about buying. We should be talking about what would you invest in, 5,000 into Solana or 5,000 into ADA, because actually there's lots of influencers that were telling you to buy at, 70K Bitcoin, 65, 67, 68K Bitcoin. We were telling you Q3 2024 will be the time to start buying into this space and this market. And, everybody goes really like scared and worried when, the market pulls back significantly. And it is a significant pullback, right? We're talking about 11% total market cap wiped off of crypto. That's huge. These are the opportunities to be buying because, at the moment, unlike many other, altcoin and crypto cycles, we've got real adoption coming in. We've got Wall Street. We've got ETFs. If there was ever a time to have confidence on these pullbacks, in my opinion, it would be now. You've got, JP Morgan saying it's okay for their advisors to go out and tell people about the Bitcoin spot ETF and sell it and pitch it. Like, this pullback is a buying opportunity. And if it goes lower, I would be dollar cost averaging bigger amounts into that space. So look, these are my opinions, my views, and look, there's just so much fucking nonsense in the comments, YouTube comments, Twitter comments from poor people that are not going to make it. 99% of people are going to fail in crypto, and it's because they're fucking idiots and they can't see past the headlines. Now, for altcoins, I think, at these prices, most of the altcoins that have any sort of real utility and any real value, that are doing good things, not all of the altcoins, obviously, but I think the vast majority of, solid altcoins, they're going to go and do a 10x easy from these prices. Solana, I think that, is likely to do somewhere close to a 10x. Cardano, easily going to do a 10x. Not sure about this bullshit. It's obviously just been paid for. Ton, probably going to do a 10x. Like Chainlink, probably going to do more than a 10x. People aren't really realizing it yet. But look at this, right? 11.96% discount total market cap. Bitcoin at 53,914.21, down 11%. That's a buy. Ethereum down 19.11%. That is a buy. Like Solana down 12% is a buy. XRP 13% down. Cardano 14% down. These are buys, right? These are buying opportunities. I do think that we're going to go lower. So, I would be dollar cost averaging and increasing as we go lower with the amount of value that I will be putting in the market. Now, if you want to be ahead of the curve and you want to be, told about what we think the market's going to be doing months before it actually happens, then become a member. At least join the free Discord. Free Discord. Like, literally, I can't give away this shit any more than we are. Free Discord. Have meaningful conversations with us, our team, and our 7,000 strong community in the Discord. And if you want more, you want to know what we're buying, when we're buying it, as we're buying it, trading signals and all that stuff, project reviews. We've got over 500 project reviews where I've highlighted rug pulls, slow rug pulls before they've even happened. And then we've gone on to witness them happen. ADAX would be a prime example of a slow rug pull. I told you about that fucking years ago. And these are the values that we have in our community because we want you to be successful in the crypto space. A lot of people, they say this, they don't mean it. We mean it. We want you to be successful. If you're successful, we leave a monstrous size legacy that people will talk to their grandkids about. And that is what Nick, myself, JB, the rest of the team are all about. We're all about legacy. We want people to be talking about us, way after we're dead. We want people to build generational level wealth. And if we're successful in what we do, then hopefully you will also be successful. And that is kind of our mantra. That's kind of what we're all about. So join the free Discord at a bare minimum, link in the description of the video, and become a member if you want more and you want to see what we're doing, when we're doing it, as we're doing it, and you want to have more meaningful conversations with us. I would say Nick and myself and JB are probably the most accessible YouTubers in the crypto space, bar none. So look, bit passionate, conversation, kind of me rant there. But I really want to help as many people as possible. And this market is, exactly what we've been talking about. I was talking about this for months. And people in the Discord, they will tell you, Chris has been talking about this for 18 months. Bitcoin price crashed by 22% amid market turmoil and seized assets. So look, there's lots going on in the crypto space. I'm going to drop this in the free Discord for people to read through at their leisure. But this is what always happens in the lead up / when a Fed pivot happens. You see this move to the upside, which is a bear market rally, which I've been calling before it happened, into it happening. And I was told I was wrong this entire time. And then, wham, it hits you. Lots of people are moving out of assets into stable coins or fiat in preparation for buying somewhere close to the bottom. There's going to be some huge opportunities to be buying in this market. We got Bitcoin plunges. ETH has worst drop since 2021. Look, there's great opportunities here, and this is why I'm highlighting these headlines right now. Again, something that I've talked about. Not many people watch XRP videos on here, but XRP stronger than Bitcoin amid market crash. Look, XRP is going to do really, really well, whether you like it or not. Once this lawsuit is over with Ripple, I'm expecting big things from XRP. This guy, Robert, I can't even pronounce his surname, declares market crash has arrived. Losses are substantial. This is the Rich Dad, Poor Dad author. Look, he's been talking about, crypto being the asset to be holding. What he hasn't been talking about, at least that I've seen, is that, this is what's going to be happening. He hasn't been really quite clear about that. There's a lot of these people that will influence and say, basically look good. They got great PR people around them. Nick and myself, JB, it's just us talking our opinion, our views, trying to help people. We don't have this huge, monstrous PR team behind us. What you see is what you get with us. And we're going to say it as we see it, whether you like it or not. And sometimes it's good to have people like that around you because, hearing what you don't want to hear sometimes, is good because it makes you think differently. It makes you dig in a little bit deeper. It makes you prove that individual right or wrong. And I think that's a good thing. Be open-minded. If you want to be successful, you have to have an element of being open-minded. That means listening to people with different opinions to yourself and not just, being closed-minded and shutting it down right away. If there was one piece of advice I would give people is be really open-minded and keep these people around you. I keep people around me that irritate the hell out of me, but they make me think differently, and that is a good thing, not a bad thing. But what I would say is, these people, they talk about it once it's happened. We talk about it before it happens. Who's going to make you the most money? That's kind of my question here. 6 indicators of economic trouble. Is a UK recession on the horizon? Been fucking talking about this for forever. Economic activity, financial climate, yield curve inversion, world conflicts, inflation, high interest rates. These are all signs. We've got all these. They've been there for some time. But the biggest sign for me, the absolute biggest sign, I wasn't sharing all that, but the biggest sign for me, really, and I'll share this article in the Discord. It's what we've been talking about for months anyway. The biggest sign for me is McDonald's earnings. If you go have a look at McDonald's earnings, I haven't, prepared this. It's just, the earnings are down. For the first time in a long time, and that should tell you everything you need to know. McDonald's is it's a machine. It's a machine that makes money, in a recession, out of a recession, because the prices of the food have been cheap historically over a substantial amount of time. So seeing McDonald's earnings down should tell you everything you need to know about where we're about to head. And this is very, very much the beginning. But I want to couple this stuff that I'm talking about because it's really fearful, right? And people are probably going to come away thinking, well, what should I do? Well, these are opportunities. This is the time to be greedy, not fearful. And, I'm not saying go all in right now. Definitely not saying that, because I do think that there's going to be lower prices. I think the stock market's going to crash much further. But what I am saying to you is, dollar cost averaging, and as we go much lower, increasing the value that your dollar cost averaging is what, is the approach that I'm going to have. Like, not financial advice, treat it as, entertainment purposes only and all that sort of, stuff. But for me, my portfolio's down massively, but, and people were saying, like, are you going to sell? I was like, no, because there's a chance that I'm wrong, right? And, you've got to have that good risk tolerance. So I could make so much more money, backing myself 100%. But, you kind of want to be, cautious about your approach in the crypto space. 40% of my entire value of crypto was in stables ready for this. And that is what we've been talking about. And that is why we're going to be successful whilst many others are not. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the like button. If you found any use out of it, definitely subscribe, tap the bell, share the video, and make sure that you're clicking all those notification bells and all that sort of stuff so you don't miss any future videos. And join us in the free Discord. I'll catch you in the next one.